The ocean has always been a place where human imagination grows stronger. For thousands of years, people have looked across endless waves and believed that something was watching from beneath the surface. Stories of sea monsters, lost kingdoms, and one mysterious creature that appears in almost every culture on Earth. The mermaid. Half human, half fish. A figure connected to beauty, temptation, mystery, and death. For centuries, sailors claimed they saw them rising from the water. Ancient civilizations worshipped beings that looked remarkably similar. Even today, viral videos and documentaries continue convincing millions that mermaids might actually exist. But why? Why does this legend continue surviving through every generation? And more importantly, could there be a real explanation behind these sightings? Tonight, we are diving into the origins of the mermaid myth, the psychology behind eyewitness accounts, the real animals connected to the legend, and the reason humanity still wants to believe. Because sometimes, the truth behind a myth becomes more fascinating than the myth itself. The mermaid is not a modern invention. Versions of this creature existed long before modern civilization. One of the earliest known examples comes from ancient Babylon around 5000 BC. They worshipped a deity named Awanes, a being described as part man and part fish who emerged from the sea to teach humanity wisdom, writing, and civilization itself. Already, we can see a pattern. The sea was never viewed as just water. It was viewed as something mysterious, something powerful, something capable of hiding both knowledge and danger. As civilizations evolved, so did the legends. In ancient Greece, sailors feared the sirens. Originally, these creatures were not fish women at all. Early Greek stories portrayed them as bird-human hybrids who lured sailors toward death using hypnotic songs. But over time, the image slowly changed. Bird wings became fish tails, and eventually the modern mermaid was born. Across Europe, stories described mermaids as both beautiful and deadly. Some legends claimed they could predict storms. Others believed seeing one was a sign of disaster. Meanwhile, in Japan, there was the Ningyo. Unlike the elegant Western mermaid, the Ningyo was often portrayed as unsettling and grotesque, with fish scales, claws, and strange human-like features. Legends warned that capturing one would bring curses and misfortune. What makes this fascinating is that these cultures developed independently. Different continents, different religions, different languages. Yet humanity repeatedly imagined human-like beings emerging from the sea. Why? Perhaps because the ocean itself feels strangely alive. It moves. It roars. It hides things beneath the surface. And when humans stare long enough into something unknown, the mind begins creating familiar shapes from the darkness. Even famous explorers believed they saw mermaids. In 1493, Christopher Columbus recorded in his journal that he encountered 3 mermaids near the Caribbean. But interestingly, he also wrote that they were not as beautiful as they are painted. That small detail may reveal something important, because what sailors described was often far less magical than the legends. To understand these sightings, we need to understand the brutal reality of life at sea. Imagine spending months trapped on a wooden ship. No modern medicine. Little sleep. Constant dehydration. Rotting food. disease. Extreme isolation. Sailors commonly suffered from scurvy caused by vitamin deficiency, severe exhaustion, and psychological stress. Many also experienced delirium and visual hallucinations after weeks beneath harsh sunlight and endless horizons. Under those conditions, the human brain becomes unreliable, especially when combined with fear and expectation. If sailors already believed mermaids existed, the mind would naturally try to interpret strange shapes as confirmation of the myth. And then there is another phenomenon called fata morgana, a rare type of atmospheric mirage. Under certain weather conditions, light bends dramatically near the horizon, causing distant objects to stretch, distort, and float unnaturally above the water. Ships can appear upside down. Rocks can resemble giant creatures. And animals partially emerging from the sea can suddenly take on disturbingly human forms. To an exhausted sailor centuries ago, this illusion could feel completely supernatural, especially during sunrise or sunset, when visibility becomes distorted and shadows blur reality. In other words, the ocean was not only physically dangerous, it also manipulated perception itself. And for sailors surrounded by endless emptiness, even a brief glimpse of something strange could quickly evolve into legend. Today, scientists believe there is a far more realistic explanation behind many mermaid sightings. The answer may lie in a group of marine mammals known as Sirenia. This order includes manatees and dugongs. At first glance, it sounds absurd. How could anyone mistake a manatee for a mermaid? But context matters. Imagine seeing a large figure partially emerging from foggy water hundreds of meters away. Only the upper body is visible. The creature lifts its young close to its chest. Its movements appear strangely human. Suddenly, the illusion becomes easier to understand. Even more surprising is the biology of these animals. Manatees possess flexible flippers containing bone structures remarkably similar to human hands. Inside their flippers are finger-like bones, evolutionary remnants from ancient land mammals. And incredibly, their closest living relatives are not whales or dolphins. They are elephants. Millions of years ago, their ancestors walked on land before adapting to aquatic life. When viewed from certain angles, their rounded torsos and movements can resemble human silhouettes surprisingly well. Especially in rough weather. Especially in low visibility. Especially to someone already expecting to see a mermaid. Then there are the sounds. Dugongs and manatees communicate using whistles, squeaks, clicks, and melodic vocalizations underwater. To modern scientists, these are normal animal calls. But to sailors centuries ago, drifting through fog at night, those sounds could easily become the haunting songs of a siren. And this is how myths are born. Not from complete fantasy, but from real observations distorted by fear, distance, culture, and imagination. Despite modern science, belief in mermaids never truly disappeared. It simply evolved. In 2009, reports from Israel claimed multiple witnesses had seen a mermaid near the coastal town of Kiryat Yam. The story spread internationally, and local authorities even offered a $1 million reward for proof. No evidence was ever confirmed, yet millions wanted the story to be true. Then came one of the most famous examples of modern media manipulation. Mermaids, the body found. a television mockumentary released by Animal Planet. The program blended real scientific terminology with fictional evidence, CGI footage, and staged interviews. Many viewers believed it was an authentic documentary. Some even argued the government was hiding proof of aquatic humanoids from the public. But the entire story was fictional. Still, the reaction revealed something powerful about human psychology. People want mystery. We want to believe there are still things in this world beyond human understanding. Mermaids represent something larger than mythology. They represent the possibility that reality may still contain secrets humanity cannot fully explain. And perhaps the desire is not irrational at all. Because throughout history, many things once considered myths eventually turned out to be real. And maybe that is why the mermaid myth survives. Not because the creature exists, but because humanity never stops searching for wonder. Science did not destroy the mystery of mermaids. It transformed it. What once seemed supernatural now tells us something profound about humanity itself. Our fears, our imagination, and our endless fascination with the unknown. The truth is that nature does not need mythical creatures to be extraordinary. Because reality itself is already filled with things that seem impossible. Creatures glowing in darkness. Animals communicating across enormous distances. Life forms surviving in environments once believed uninhabitable. The more humanity learns about nature, the stranger reality often becomes. And perhaps that is the real lesson behind the mermaid myth. Sometimes legends are not valuable because they are true. Sometimes they are valuable because they inspire curiosity. To keep searching, to keep questioning, to keep imagining what may still exist beyond the limits of human understanding. So the next time you stare into the ocean, don't just look for mermaids. Look for the mystery itself. Because sometimes the greatest wonder is not discovering the answer, but realizing how much humanity still dreams about the unknown. So, are mermaids real, or do you choose to believe they are merely a human misunderstanding? Which do you choose? Until next time, stay curious.